Hey everyone, welcome to another day with Piccolo ponies. Today I'm going to do some pony therapy because we've got some nursing home visits coming up. Bullseye has just finished doing some training and getting a good brush while we've been filming some videos here. And now I'm going to show you a little bit about how I train Unicorn Piccolo to do the pony therapy. This is how I train all of my ponies. It's with clicker training and positive reinforcement natural horsemanship, which means it's all about giving them lots of treats and positive reinforcement for any behavior that I'm wanting to see more of or that I'm wanting them to repeat. If you don't know, unicorns and ponies love treats and food more than almost anything in the world. So it means that they're highly motivated in our training sessions, and it means that they really enjoy our training sessions because they're getting lots of positive endorphins and enjoyment out of it, which is why when I do the ponies, the pony training, they come running up to the gate, they're excited to engage, and that's the most important thing for me, that my training with the ponies is fun for me and the ponies and everyone involved. All the training that I've done with my ponies has been through Georgia Bruce's Clicker Academy, so I'm going to link that below. She's got some amazing resources and courses that you can do so that you can train your ponies as well. It's been absolutely amazing getting some of her expertise. So a game that we do is called the statue game, and it entails Piccolo being positively reinforced with treats for standing still. Why this is super helpful is because when we go to nursing homes or the children's hospitals, I need Unicorn Piccolo to be able to stand still while he's getting pat, especially if we've got people in wheelchairs or we've got little kids who might not have covered shoes on, which I don't recommend. It's really important for him to learn to stand still, and it's hysterical because, as you can see, Bullseye could really benefit from some of this training. I'll move over, will I, Bullseye? I'd love for you to see how I train Piccolo. Let's have a look. I'm starting off my training session today by giving Piccolo a great big brush. When I first met Piccolo, he hated standing still while being groomed, and it was actually the statue game that allowed me to teach him to stand still while I brushed him. And now he is such an expert at it, I no longer need to positively reinforce him with carrots to stand still while I groom him. If you're looking to train your horses and ponies, I've linked below the Click with Horses, Georgia Bruce's website below in our description. Check her out. She is a qualified equine behaviour consultant. She's also an extremely accomplished horse trainer, dressage rider and dressage coach, and a very interesting person to read about. So definitely follow that link. For my training session, I'm going to use lots of carrots today, cut up in really small bite-sized pieces, and my clicker. I'm just jumping right into the statue game now, so you can see that I'm placing my hands all over Piccolo. When I put my hand down on him and he doesn't move, I'm going to click in that exact moment and reward him with the carrot. It's really important that I click at the moment I am touching him and he's not moving, because if I was to click either too late or too early, then I would be reinforcing the wrong moment, and there would be a miscommunication between what I'm asking Piccolo to do and what he's doing. So it's an amazing technique because when we're in nursing homes, hospitals dealing with young children or elderly people with dementia who don't have horse sense, they can often touch Piccolo on his eye. They'll give him a big hug. They might run up behind him. I just like to prepare him for as many things that we can come across out in the world. And this game really helps him to understand that he does need to stand still and calm no matter what's going on around him. Because horses are fight or flight animals, this is something that can be a challenge for horses when they're out in the community. Of course, Piccolo doesn't usually have a huge issue with this because he is such a calm, sweet pony anyway. It hasn't been a big challenge for me. However, I do think that a big part of working with fight or flight animals, as I always talk about, is that we make sure that we are grounded and doing our deep breathing as well, so that they know that there is no danger coming. If I was doing this training method and my heart was beating really fast and I was stressed and anxious and nervous, Piccolo would pick up on that and then he would feel really antsy. So I make sure that when I'm working with Piccolo, I'm always feeling calm and happy, and it does help that he does in turn always make me feel calm and happy because he's just a gorgeous pony. So you can see I'm really going to challenge him here, and he'll have to stand still without being tied up, and he does very well at that as well because he's a very experienced pony at the statue game. But of course, when I first started this training game with him, we had to work up to this over many months. And you can see I'm jumping up all around him, making noises, clambering over him, doing whatever I can think to do to make sure that he's prepared and that I can trust him and that he can trust me when we're out in the community. Georgia Bruce's training methods really have revolutionised the way that I view pony training and the relationships that I have to my ponies. I first purchased one of her trick training books back in 2012 from Equitana when I was training another little miniature pony. The reason that I love her training methods so much is because you have to be really mindful and focused while you're doing it. Because the timing of the clicker is so imperative, I have to be extremely focused and vigilant watching Piccolo. This helps me to be really mindful, and the pony training becomes almost a meditation practice and a pony therapy for me, which is hugely helpful because of my inattentive ADHD and my autism. I find it that I can be very anxious. I find that it's hard for me to stay focused on something for long periods of time. And of course, it helps that ponies will always be a huge hyper focus of mine. If Piccolo was moving around, he just wouldn't receive a click or a carrot, and I would ask him to stand still again, and I would also start rewarding him much quicker for standing still in a shorter amount of time. And then over time, we build up the amount of time that I'm asking him to stand still. And now I'm just going to reinforce some of his tricks that he already knows. He's done an amazing job with the statue game. Training Piccolo? Have you had enough carrots? Nope. To finish up, we'll go for a quick trot and then he'll be back out to the paddock to tell all of his friends about his adventure. Thank you so much everyone for joining Piccolo and I on a training session for Piccolo Ponies Pony Therapy. I had the best time. If you've got any questions, let me know. Definitely check out the Georgia Bruce's Clicker Academy if you're wanting to train your ponies. It has been absolutely awesome for me and all of my ponies. Please subscribe if you want to see more pony adventures, more disability advocacy, and more unicorn magic. Thank you.